Jesus!
Hello, friend.
Hello, friend. Welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
I'm Claire.
And we're back for Mr. Robot. We're on season 3.
Yeah.
Last time, I just edited this last night, so I should remember it. Was metadata. Darlene found out that Elliot had fished them, found where they were hiding. Obviously, he didn't know she's working with the FBI.
Yeah.
But there we go. So they went on. He's asked her to keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
In case he disappears at night, which he did.
Yeah. But then he was Mr. Robot and then woke up.
Yes. Saw Tyrell. Saw Angela.
Had to sedate them.
Yep. Yeah, craziness. But it looks like he's going to get fired from Evil Corp.
Yeah.
So.
See what happens.
Bit of a. Yeah, that'll delay him with his plan to delay them. So. Yeah, Tyrell is not happy. But there we go. We are on Season 3, Episode 5, EPS 3.4, Runtime Error. .roo. This aired on the 8th of November 2017, directed by Sam Esmail, and written by Adana and Randolph Leon, which I believe we've seen those names before in the old Mr. Robot. When? I don't know. But, yeah. There we go. The last one they wrote was Hidden Process. Yeah. Oh, it's where there was the shoot up at the end.
Oh, God.
Where Cisco got shot up. Well, there we go. Right. So, what can we expect? I don't know. Stage 2 is going to be hopefully going ahead, I guess.
Yeah.
Like you said at the end of the last time, we have not seen Trenton Mobley.
No.
So, who knows about that? Will we see more Philip Price? We didn't see any White Rose last time.
No.
Got a mention of it by Dom.
Yeah.
The mythical White Rose. See what happens, I guess. Will it continue ahead? How will Elliot react to this? Will Tyrell find out about his wife?
Oh, yeah.
There we go. We'll watch it. Link in the description to the full reaction. You need your own copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back. We'll talk all about it. Let's get on with it. I'm very excited. Where are we? Hallo?
Aller Anfang ist schwer.
But
Anfangen ist einfach.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm loving the static noises, the soundtrack. German man? What is happening?
The UN Security Council has gathered today for a much talked about vote.
Oh my god, it's the day.
Proposed annexation of the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Oh my god. No, that's in the show.
I thought that was mine. I was like...
Oh my god, I'm on edge already.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's there the whole time.
Finally, I've been trying to reach you all weekend. Are you at work? We need to talk in person. Okay, it's important.
Don't trust her.
Is everything okay?
Her, not.
Yeah, who, Angela?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
That electrical noises. That was all one shot.
So I'm guessing they've done whatever they needed to do over the weekend, and now it's Monday.
That was all one shot. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know because 10 days must have passed.
Oh.
If it's the day of the UN vote, that's when he wanted it to happen.
Something isn't right.
You're telling me.
Something slipped away from me.
10 days?
Did my daily program crash? It should run straight through without interruption, unless something goes wrong.
I was about to say.
A runtime error.
Barely made it past those protesters. This shit's crazy AF, right?
This has all been one shot still, hasn't it?
Maybe.
It's crazy.
Every morning starts like this. Graphic sex talk. Thankfully, I'm able to tune most of it out. When people talk like this, they're either insecure.
He's talking out
Or
loud.
they're full of shame. Which one do you think?
Okay.
Wow.
Sorry.
I was gonna say,
I'm really off today.
he doesn't know what's going on.
I can just sit here in
Oh,
silence.
that would be great.
Really? It's gonna end up being a beautiful accident.
No, I'm sorry, bro.
Oh god, damn it, this guy.
I should have started the day off by asking what you did this weekend.
What did I do this weekend?
Yeah.
I've only ever gotten laid twice.
Okay.
Okay, actually it was 1.5 times, but the first time it was high-end escorts, dude.
This guy.
Actually, she saw me, dude. She totally was hitting on me.
This one-shot scene is blowing my mind.
I have a big meeting.
I've never penetrated. I just,
Shut up.
Oh, wait. I already had that meeting. That was last week. What happened this past weekend? Hard what he just did. Opening up face to face. Which is why I probably talked to you.
We don't judge. Alright.
Nope. Access denied.
Why is my account locked out?
No. That's a clever way to do a cut as well.
Hey, I got locked out of my account. Has E-Corp locked me out? Monitoring server.
Samar, can I hop on your machine and check something real quick?
yeah, sure.
Nice. At least Sabar's there for him.
Yeah.
It's that bad feeling I have looming over me. Is this why today doesn't feel right? An update failure. I need to check the
It's all coming crashing down.
Yeah.
6:07 a.m. the Dark Army tried to run stage 2. My patch stopped them, but it doesn't change the fact
Damn.
they're trying to blow up the downtown building.
Bobby from HR is rolling up with security. I wonder who they're axing.
This is so cool.
Thank you for waiting.
Get out of
That's
there.
right. HR is firing someone. Me. I can't leave the building until I get back on a machine and figure out how they're planning on getting around my patch.
I need you to distract them from me.
Wait, what?
Do not leave me. Stay focused.
I'm always focused.
I like how he looked up at us then. This fucking intro, my god.
So he has stopped stage 2. What he did stop
Yeah,
them,
it stopped him for
but
a
they're
sec.
obviously going to carry on. It's going to take a lot to stop
I had a
them.
question
We're
for
looking
you.
for Elliot Alderson. Do you know where he is?
Yeah, he's on floor 11. You know they have the best bathrooms, and he likes to take his morning dump around this time.
To be serious, right now, we have talked about these microaggressions.
I'm being serious. He told me he was crowning his whole commute.
Aw.
It's still going there.
Starting with the Southwest region this week, all paper records will be
That was so cool.
tried to find you on Friday.
Did you hear what she said? I wasn't in Friday. Where was I? Last thing I remember was the E-Corp party. That was 4 days ago.
Darlene is downstairs, isn't she?
Yeah.
Darlene, she was supposed to follow me. Him. You know what I fucking mean. She must have seen Mr. Robot.
Darlene,
I can barely hear you. It's a madhouse down
Oh
here.
god, yeah, of course.
All weekend, Elliot.
Oh,
All I know is
no.
it's been 6 fucking weeks. I'm from school today.
They cut my access privileges.
I completely.
sir.
There was one time I told him I hated him.
Nice.
Nice.
I have to remain calm. Take deep breaths. Be quiet. Don't panic. Slow everything way down.
if this show couldn't make it more cool right now.
We need to find an open space. God damn it. It's the start of the work week.
Everyone's
Yeah.
busy.
I'll have to get someone off their workstation.
How?
Here. She's the perfect candidate.
What is she doing?
Smelling tippets.
That's the way to get your week started,
Yeah.
Henry from IT using some unauthorized remote access software to your computer workstation.
I've hardened my install further than the
isn't it? Oh.
including a restrictive host-based firewall.
She's not a good person.
Whitelisting to block I think I know your culprit, though.
She was not the good at all. It's very looks can be deceiving.
Brad,
I saw him when we walked in. There was
Yeah.
something about him.
you loused it up again.
Jesus.
Henry
My supervisor's giving me deadlines. This isn't a matter of debate.
They're using this guy's account. He's a member of the code signing architecture team. They want to sign their own firmware and bypass my patch. To stop it is to get to the hardware security modules. They're on the 23rd floor.
Get out of there.
Uh-oh.
This music's so good.
It's like a chase down, isn't it?
Yeah. This is where they're going to be. They're not even after him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we know because the woman said. Meeting time. No question. Excuse me?
Sorry, who are you?
How are you? 1 sec, I'm just finishing up an email.
He's very, like, on it when he needs to be. I mean, I don't know if this is going to work.
I think that you're in the... Almost finished. We should get started.
You're in the wrong room.
Dave Kennedy, I work with Craig.
You were in the wrong room.
Confusion.
4412C.
I think that's my room.
No.
So good.
Calendar. I'm not supposed to be on 4412C.
Oh god, no. Kinda worked, but it didn't work.
Chocolate donuts,
Jesus Christ, you have wasted enough of our time already. Get started.
This is not going well.
Sometimes I get a lot like you. Anxiety because of a deadline. And then all of these damn little unknown variables keep popping up.
Yes.
Just needed to stall a little bit. That's all.
You should take a vacation.
Find yourself. Just let go.
They're all like, what is happening?
Get it done.
That electrical cracking noise is really off-putting.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Oh yes. Oh my god.
Oh.
What should I do? What would you do?
Emergency
That's
stop
right, you never
somewhere.
answer me.
I'm sorry. I'm trying. Come help him.
Situations like that. Mr. Robot was here. What would he do?
Oh
First thing
no.
you tell you is to stop talking to your imaginary friend. That building is going to blow up, and there's not a damn thing you can do to stop it. If you're about to be kicked out, Einstein's. The question is, you get to the HSMs before they do. The recovery building's going to explode, and the people inside. Right
Man, I'm loving this time limit. It's crazy.
The people in the building, not the HSMs. But there is no he. That was just my imagination. We haven't seen each other in months. We've been battling each other in our own voids.
Yeah.
But at least now I know my next move.
Clear the building. If it's gonna go, at least there'll be no people hurt.
We've been instructed to escort you off the premises.
Jesus, I love that we're seeing all of this happening. Like,
You've got to get everyone out of the building now. A spark will ignite the hydrogen and bring the whole place
jeez.
down.
I mean,
Someone look at the battery room for your UPS devices.
We use e-shipping for our freight services here. Would you like
no, for God's sake.
Fucking bomb in your building. Clear everyone out now.
Hopefully that gives everyone enough.
Jeez. I love how she didn't know what he was talking about.
I have to tell you
There's
something.
a code signing machine on 23. We have
I'm
to find a
working
way
with
to...
the FBI.
Okay. Man.
Angela, Trenton, Mobley, everyone. They had been following our every move from everything. And
Back up.
Oh my god.
It's been going on since Cisco.
That's why you put it on the thing. On my monitor.
FBI. Is that why you hacked me? For them?
God.
He is not going to be happy about this.
I'm telling you the truth.
The truth?
It's a bit late for that, I think.
The truth?
I followed you like you asked me to, and met up with Angela. She knew it was him.
That's it.
Oh, correct.
Yeah.
I saw her.
I gotta stop her.
Angela's been betraying you.
So have you.
Ooh,
I like how it cut the
Yeah.
sound out of that until then. Yeah, it's so good. Brought in the piano music. This is still the same damn shot. It's going. What was that bag?
I don't know. I felt like it was important.
Yeah.
Something is gonna happen here.
The building is.
Thanks, Jack. I'm here outside E-Corp headquarters. While it's typical
What a cut.
protesters, it's unusual for them
It's Dark Army in there, isn't there?
seriously and sending in additional units for crowd control.
Like, who are these people running in with nothing?
So no.
There's a mask there too.
Yeah.
Gentlemen tell me he was here to protest this morning's UN vote, that he felt it was somehow E-Corp.
Somehow. There's the bag, right?
Yeah. Is it?
This is so well done.
Is that a gunshot?
I don't know. Sounds like that's the bottle. Oh my god. Oh my god.
They're storming E-Corp. This is his way in.
Yeah. You can sneak in. Holy crap.
This reminds me of that thing that happened in America.
Yeah, a little
No,
bit.
and they stormed.
Yeah, well that was a long time after this.
Yeah, but
Well, not long, but
what did they storm?
the White House, right?
Was
Or
it
the
the White
Capitol
House?
building, I don't
Yeah.
I said scan your badge now.
know. Is he going to be standing there?
All 5 permanent members.
Oh, the music back again.
Where is Elliot?
That's him, right?
Was that Tyrell?
Why would it be? Oh, this is. Oh my god. I can't get how amazing this is. Goosebumps.
They just trashing the place.
Well, yeah.
A package waiting for you at the reception desk.
There's something going on.
That's our distraction.
Your distraction.
Get moving.
My lord.
Ran into a bit of a snag.
A bit.
Have Elliot implement our contingency plan. He needs to get to a computer called
Oh my god, it's all part of that plan anyway.
Take the package to Elliot, who poses a member of the internal audit team based out of Detroit. He needs to know is on a sheet of paper inside.
He'll get it done.
Call me when it's finished.
This show. I love a good emergency beacon.
Yeah.
I was not prepared for this
No.
episode at all. What? Was she not meant to be
Finding
What are you
Elliot.
doing here?
I'm trying to get to my office.
Safe zone on 23.
Leave me be? Oh.
Thank you.
Don't look suspicious. Is he gonna do it? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Allowing the annexation of the Congo by China. I will now open the floor to members that wish to make statements.
What the?
Oh no.
Oh god, the screaming.
Don't worry, they'll sort it out. What's in the package? Hopefully it's something we can eat. We may be here a while.
No.
Hard drives, probably not the healthiest.
Oh.
let me help you with that. Interesting that your direct report has special access and you don't.
Come on, distraction.
You're gonna have to come with me.
Oh no. It's all unfolding. Something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
She's gotta get out of there. It's weird that I'm kind of rooting for her, but not. Do you know what I mean? It's like...
You don't want to get her... You don't want her to get hurt or anything, because you know her past character.
Over here.
Well, that'll do it. Jesus. Do you reckon they got a call like, quick, help her?
Maybe. I guess they're probably on the CCTV, aren't they?
Maybe. Oh. What a shot. Oh my. Like, not only is it all like being done in one shot, they're finding so many interesting ways to shoot it as well.
She's not
like
using Elliot.
What a shot. Is it going to go down through the window? No? Oh, that's still cool. This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
She suddenly thinks she can do this without Elliot?
I guess? She's just going to follow the instructions, I guess. The atmosphere as well, like... She's following them instructions. She has the same motivation that Elliot had to begin with as well, but she's just like taking it over, like... That doesn't sound good.
Why are they after her?
I don't know.
Where's the USB key?
Oh, God.
Why do I feel like it's probably Elliot?
Oh my God. I like how it's not so simple as well. It's not like, oh, I did it. Do you know what I mean? I'm exhausted.
My brain is just like...
Yeah. Oh no.
Hey. Fuck.
Shit out of me. Oh, now though. Who's this?
Yeah, I am now.
Oh, she could totally use her as a... Why are you wearing gloves?
How did you get in here? I'm a part of the internal audit team out of Detroit. Operation.
No time for that. Oh God, that has thrown a spanner in the works. That woman seeing. Close that door. Close the door, please. Oh no, he's gonna grab that door. Oh.
I'm guessing she got some in her eyes as well.
Huh?
I'm guessing she was too close.
I like she did look at her employee thing though. She like looked at it specifically, so she probably remembers who that was. This music so intense. I don't know exactly what she's doing. I bet there's like a reason for everything that's being plugged in and stuff. Like that looks like it's done something.
How could she blow up a bloody building?
The building's going to be clear, right?
Well, I guess that's what she is under the impression of, to be fair.
Put everything back. I mean, that woman's seen it now, though, so it's a bit... Oh, God. Oh, my God. She could put that on.
She could.
Put a jacket on, put that on.
Yeah.
Easy way out. Unless they arrest her.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, it's been sprayed, isn't it?
She just don't want the guy's germs. I feel like that's very, like...
Yeah.
Not only... Because, like, she's fully gone into this F Society thing now. That's like a... Putting the mask on is... what she's become.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That looks so creepy.
It does.
With the spray on it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, did they just kill the guy? Oh.
Yep.
Get out of there.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell's happening with Elliot.
I think he's probably gone to the other building.
Huh?
I think he's probably gone to the other building.
Yeah, maybe. Well, no, I don't know if he'd go to it, would he?
Why we need to
It's done, but we got a problem. I was made.
Well, why were you in that room instead of Elliot?
Your distraction is fucking overkill. I couldn't find him in the middle of a riot. Your men came after me.
Well, they're not all ours. Just because we live with you doesn't mean we control the explosion. We're supposed to be on that floor anyway.
You said you wanted it done immediately, so I got it done.
I love the way you talk.
Lydia Riley.
Sentenced to death.
So you were able to follow everything. There's a delivery man waiting for you at reception on your floor.
Are you still gonna evacuate the recovery center?
That's been done already.
Thanks to Mr. Elliot. My lord.
She can make all of this better. Remember the cause.
Angela.
I mean, we were kind of all for it when it was Elliot. Until we found out, I guess, the building he wasn't for it, so... the music is so good.
Why do I feel like she's about to be killed?
I mean, I would not be surprised with this show. They could just get rid of her.
Yeah.
They could totally,
A delivery man.
Yeah. And this music is really
She's done what they needed her to do. Like...
Hey, Sandwich Man! Of course. Who is this guy? He's always around. Has he ever spoken? Oh, lunch? What is that?
Do you think it's like a money payout?
I don't know. None of them have really been doing it for money, have they?
No. Can't regret what you done now, love.
Yeah. I mean, it's a big deal, though, but... Jeez. My God.
Angela.
What have you done?
You want to tell me?
That's going to end the episode, isn't it?
Oh
Knew it!
God!
Knew it!
Oh my God, that episode.
Stage 2 hasn't even happened.
No. What way to end it as well with that. Can we just carry on watching it, please? Because... My lord. That wasn't the... Sorry, I can start again. No swearing. If that wasn't the greatest episode of a television show I've ever seen in my life, I honestly loved every second of that. I think that's one of the best things I've ever seen. I don't know about you, but my God.
The crazy thing about it, sat here now thinking about it, I'm like, that episode could have been minute by minute. Like, all that from him, like, could have been in the same time moment almost. Do you know what I mean?
What do you
That's
mean?
literally like a morning.
Yeah, that literally was real time. It
Yeah,
all
that's-
happened in real time. Like,
Basically did, yeah.
all in a span of 45 minutes. It was all in one shot. Obviously not one take. There's clever cuts, but all in one shot. Oh my God. As soon as I realised what was happening, I was like, wait, this is going? Like, at first I was like, this is one shot. And then I was like, wait, it's still one shot. Is it still going? Oh my God, it's going to go the whole way. I thought, when I looked at the time, it was like 27 minutes in. I was like, are they going to do the whole episode? Like,
literally, all we got this episode was Elliot, Angela, and the teeniest snippet of like Darlene.
Irving over the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But
basically
it was
just
all
Elliot
so
and
well
Angela.
done as well.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't feel like... How did we get... Oh, so we got from Elliot to the riot to then going into the elevator to finding Angela.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it went up... Oh, my God. Oh, I want to watch that again.
Because we were outside with Elliot, and then we were like, something's happening here. Then they rioted, and then we almost
it went up. Yeah,
followed the
But we should probably
rioters
start-
to
We should probably
Angela.
start from the beginning, yeah. Like, Jesus. We've had one shot things in this show. Like, we've had her hacking part. We had... I can't even remember any other one takes now, but there's been a bunch of them.
I'm just thinking of the fact that we said, was it the writers of this one, or who?
Yeah, so the last one they did was...
the shoot-up one.
yeah, the Cisco shoot-up one.
So,
yeah.
I'm like, fair play.
I mean, not much. I think that otherwise that episode was a lot of like build-up, like a lot of character
But they know
building.
how to end an episode with a bang.
I mean,
do you
that
know?
was one shot as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
like it just sitting there though, didn't move. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you can credit. Sorry, obviously you're talking about the impact of that ending.
Yeah.
Is kind of this whole episode was like.
Yeah, but then
oh my god!
they're
But
all
the
like it as well.
But the actual
yeah.
one shot thing can be credited to Sam Esmail because
Yeah.
I imagine.
Yeah.
This show,
Right.
this is like.
Let's start at the beginning.
No, this show is just so amazing. Like, ugh, can we just watch it all right now?
And they're removing this.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, we'll start at the beginning. How did it exactly begin?
So just Elliot going to work.
It started in the elevator.
Yeah, Elliot going to work, and then that guy talking German.
Yeah, so it started in the elevator. We had I really like whenever we had Elliot on screen, we had the staticky, like, what is going on. So we weren't quite sure, because obviously he's lost time.
Yeah, he's a bit confused. He's like, what?
Where am I? What's
Yeah.
happened? Like, what's going on? Yeah. I was like feeling it was quite dreamlike to begin with,
Yeah.
because it was like that. The guy speaking German.
Yeah, I was a bit
it then like cutting away, and then it like revealing Angela was
Angela's
standing
there.
right next to him. Like, yeah, it was all very
And
kind
the way
of
his phone was
dreamlike.
ringing,
But
and Angela's like, Elliot, isn't that
Yeah,
your phone?
yeah,
And
yeah.
he's like, oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
but I love and the soundtrack. My God, the
All
1,
the way
2,
through.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
That bit when it was like on the. So like obviously he was in the elevator going to work. He didn't realize, but we were getting the beginnings of the talk of the vote,
Yeah,
the
UN
UN vote,
vote.
and that's when we realized, oh God, it's the day of.
Yeah.
It's happening. My God, what's Elliot gonna do now? Like when she reveals, like. Anyway, yeah. So it leads up to like she's like, "Are you even all right? Like
Yeah.
we'll get lunch, right?"
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think
And
she
he's just
realised what was
walking
happening.
onto his floor, talking to us about.
Yeah. What's happening?
Yeah,
It's so basically, I wrote a little bit down. He's talking about his daily routine, like he's just doing the normal thing. He's just going with the actions.
But it
And then he was
doesn't feel
talking
right.
about a runtime error.
Yeah, he
was
doesn't
saying
feel right. Something
something's up.
feels off.
Yeah.
It's like a runtime error. And
Yeah, so basically a line of code will run all the way through until it is complete, unless something is wrong.
Yeah.
Something goes horribly wrong, which a lot started to go wrong.
Yeah.
It just all fell apart.
I like his little relationship with his buddy next to him on the desk.
Yeah,
Because he
yeah.
goes and sits down at work like normal, and then his guy's just talking about his sexual activities over the weekend. And I like how Elliot then says, like, you just talk.
He
Yeah.
like says to him, to his face, and then he's like, oh crap, that was meant for you. Yeah, I was meant to say that. Like, because he was saying how it was like, he's just trying to... It's
if
compensating
people
for
are talking
something,
about
right?
sex, yeah, you're either insecure about yourself or...
Yeah, compensating for something.
Yeah, and then the
and
guy's
that's when the guy was
oh.
like, I'll just shut up.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, yeah,
And then he said
Elliot's
to us, he's like, oh,
really?
that might have been a happy accident. And he's like, oh, but like, and then he just...
It's like, oh.
I've only ever had sex twice. Oh, 1.5.
yeah,
and then he's like
and
blabbing
escort, yeah.
away. And
then
this is
Elliot
all
tries
while
to
the
log on.
like this is all while the camera is like the whole episode one shot. Obviously, we've mentioned that, but I just want to say how amazing it is. Obviously, there's parts where it like because he's trying to log in, so it zooms in on the screen. So obviously, you can cut there.
Yeah.
But it's so well done. I don't even care. It's just so good. He can't log in.
Yeah.
Because obviously...
So he phones IT, or...
He's, well, I was saying, obviously, he's been
fired.
Yeah.
Not been fired yet.
He's, what is that what I'm saying? His access has been revoked.
Yeah. So he phones the help desk to reset the password.
Can't do this in one shot, can we?
No.
Just zoom in on your mouth, like, and zoom out. And,
yeah, he phones the help desk to see if they can reset his password, and they're like,
"Oh,
I just need to be put on hold."
And then meanwhile, HR have turned up.
Yeah, HR.
They're here to fire someone.
Yeah, and then Elliot's like, "Can I quickly run a jump on your PC because?"
Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, sure, yeah, go."
Yeah. Because he's on the phone to someone, isn't he?
Yeah, he's on the phone. Call. So yeah, and then he logs in and he sees that
Dark Army tried to run
stage 2,
6:02
but
in the morning.
It's been it's been stopped. His plan stopped it. He's like, but they're going to keep trying. They're going to do something.
I think it's not until
later he finds out what they're doing.
No. I feel like he asks to go on to the other guy's PC, and then while he's on the PC, the guy's like, "Oh, HR and security's turned up."
Yeah.
And that's when he's like, "Wait,
they turned up." Yeah.
But this is after he's found out the Dark Army stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter either way, but yeah.
Because then at the same time of him saying security and HR's turned up, the on hold goes off on his headset, and he's like, "Oh, we are unable to do this at the moment." And then Elliot's suddenly like,
"They're here to fire someone." Me.
Yeah.
It's like, you need to delay them.
Yeah.
And again, I like that bit where it like goes up and like
he's packing his
he
bag.
says he's packing his bag, and he says something like you need to stay with me, and then he looks up at us. And that's when the title comes off as well.
He runs off. I really like it when HR turn up.
Yeah.
To the other guy, he's like a little work buddy. Because he's obviously asked him.
And then he starts talking about Elliot taking a crap. He's on
like,
floor 40 something.
The best toilets, and he always likes to empty
his morning dump around this time.
Yeah.
He's like, he told me he was...
Can you be serious? No, he told me he was crowning
the whole way.
It's like, oh my god.
Damn it. That's when we follow Elliot out.
Yeah. He goes to the stairs.
Oh no, he gets caught by a woman because it catches up with him.
Oh yes.
Because it even goes through the window, which is so cool, the glass door. And then the woman's talking to him, saying like, she's like, "Did you hear what she said? I didn't turn up on Friday."
Because when sorry, I know it's jumping back a bit. Because when Elliot's talking about his daily thing, and he's like, "Oh, I need to. Oh yes, I've been Because there's this whole conversation with him and the other guy about, what did you do on your weekend? And he's like, what did I do on my weekend? Yeah, I was prepping for the meeting for the project. And then he's like, wait a second. Already done, that was last.
That was we've done that.
Yeah, which is I'm guessing the project that she stopped him talking about. Like, I really liked your idea. It's gonna start, but I didn't see you on Friday.
Yeah.
That's that. That's why I jumped back because I remember him saying, "Oh yeah, I was prepping for that thing." And, that's
I like that as well because obviously the camera hasn't caught up to them yet, and then when it catches up, obviously you can hear them talking. But then he's like, "Did you hear what she said?" And then he like reiterates it, which is really cool.
I wasn't here on Friday.
He's like, "Look, I've really got to go. There's some problem up on floor, whatever. I gotta go." And then he kind of rushes off. He doesn't get chased yet, does he?
No, because he's on the stairs.
Oh, he goes in the stairs, and
then that's when they go into the stairs at the bottom and the top, and
he's like, "Wait, don't look up. There's a camera."
And then there's that guy on the phone to his wife or something.
Yeah, having an argument, and then they're coming down. So he's like, so he quickly goes up, but he's like, they've revoked my door access, like my card. He's like, "Sir, can you and obviously that was the perfect guy to be there because he's distracted doing whatever.
Yeah.
And I mean, he wouldn't question. He's like, well, this guy's clearly got a card. It's just that he's in a stairway.
Yeah.
And things break,
Yeah.
And then he goes in and it's a bit awkward.
Yeah, I like how he's like, oh god, I'm going to look suspicious sort of thing. Right, I need to think slow.
Well, first he's like, act normal, breathe, just look, like have a boring stare about you. It's Monday work, just get on with it. That's what everyone looks like.
Yeah.
And it kind of
shows
things
everyone. Down, and then he's like, oh no, they're going to see
Well, it slows down and he's like, he's like, now I've got time to fit. And he's like, wait, I'm
too slow now.
This isn't going to work.
Like, I need to.
And he kind of snaps back in. It's like, oh, yeah.
But it's Monday and everyone comes back from the office and there's no PC spare.
All the meeting rooms are taken, all the office, all the
conferences, and then he's like, I need to get someone
off a PC. Person.
I feel like he picked the oldest person in the office thinking they wouldn't know about IT.
Not only that, he picked the oldest woman in the thing, probably. Yeah, I mean, that's a good bet.
Yeah.
But she's also sniffing Tipex. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah. But yeah, he says that
they think she might have used a software to remotely access her PC from home.
And he needs to check the PC.
And then she's like, "Oh no, I've done this,
yeah,
blah, blah, blah,
blah, blah.
And he's like, I picked the wrong person.
Yeah, and then she's like, but I know who that is.
What about Frank, was it? Or I don't know if it was Frank, it was someone.
Yeah.
And then,
listening to music,
sorry, I just can't get over how it's still the camera is just following them. How much would this, like, long would this have taken to make? Like, I want to know how like harder this is to make compared to just cutting like normal. Because obviously, when you cut like normal, it's just longer takes, I guess.
Yeah.
So there's a lot longer takes of getting it right. If you mess up, you're like, well, we got to start this whole long take again.
Yeah.
But like that's why you have the clever cuts. So, yeah. But yeah, go over to this guy who we saw earlier. I saw him, and there's just something about him.
Playing music.
He's like, we need to. He's like, you're gonna check. It's Monday morning. I've got busy.
Yeah,
I've got deadlines.
And I like how Elliot gets in his face.
Get out of my chair. I
This
need
isn't a choice.
it. Yeah.
Like,
yeah. This
like,
is when he
I'll go
finds
to the
out.
break room.
Yeah. This is where he finds out that they're using an employee to co-sign their firmware to make it so it's fine to run.
Yeah.
So then they can run it and then blow up the building.
Yeah.
He's like, God damn.
And then security catch up with him.
Yeah, so he walks off and then he sees more security. So he's like, in the meeting room.
The meeting room's
Which
hilarious.
is so awkward.
They were just looking like, who are
Yeah, they
you?
slowly, like, one by one, like, look, and then, like, okay, this is weird. And then the guy's like, hello? And he's like, I got an email to finish. Don't mind me. I'll be right with you. Sorry. And then the guy walks over and is like, look, you're not meant to be here. I was like, I'm almost done.
Who are you?
Well, I like how he's like, sorry, I had a very important memo.
Yeah.
Like I said, Elliot, even though he's a very socially kind of awkward person, doesn't like social interaction. I think the building is gone.
No.
So I like how, even though Elliot's socially awkward and stuff, when the time comes, he can speak and he does know what to say, really. I mean, he's just delaying time at this point. So the guy's like, you're not meant to be here. He's like, oh, I'm this guy. I had longer hair before, remember?
Like, no, he's like, wait, let me check on my diary.
What floor is this? Where are we?
4412C, yeah? Yeah. Oh, wait.
I'm on the wrong
43,
floor.
43, I'm one
My
behind.
mistake.
And then he's like, and then he sees the security.
Well, he goes to
still
leave.
behind
Yeah,
him.
and then he's like, chocolate donuts, eh?
Yeah, I should have known it wasn't this room. We have chocolate donuts.
And then they break off, so he's like, then he goes,
you're wasting my time. We've got important stuff to do. And he's like,
yeah.
wow. And then he says about like when you've got so much to do, and he just starts mambo jambling, doesn't he? Like when the little things cause havoc in the big picture.
Sorry, I forgot he's talking about that.
And but it's just
you just need to get it done.
Yeah. And then he leaves.
That's when he does get chased, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Because just as he's leaving the floor, they're like,
and gets
Mr.
in
Orson!
He gets in the elevator just in time, and that's where we see more of the TV. They're talking about the vote still, and he's like, "What am I going to do? How am I going to get up
go down
here?"
to the lobby. They're going to take me out, but
Mr. Robot would know what to do. Mr. Robot would know what to do in this situation, but I
haven't seen him for months.
Yeah, and then that's when.
Yeah.
He's like, "There's no stopping it. Stage 2's going to happen, you idiot."
Yeah.
Like, when you get down there, they're just going to march you out of the building. You're never going to get access to anywhere. Like.
And that's when they change their plan of action on making sure the other building is empty. The other building is empty of people. But stage 2 goes
before
ahead.
that, I like how Mr. Robot disappears and he's like, well, that wasn't even him. That's just my imagination. Like, I haven't seen him in like weeks or whatever.
He goes, gets down to the lobby, doesn't he?
And they take him out,
Like, Mr. Olson, I've been told to escort you off the premises.
It's like, okay.
No, it's just a riot.
That's when he calls. Yeah, you got the whole protesting going on, which is so good. It's such good atmosphere.
Building.
This whole episode has great atmosphere as well. Like, it's so intense, and so there's a time limit. Like, with he's trying to escape and hide, and then it moves on to like this whole riot scene. It's crazy, but yeah, he's on the phone and he talks to the building. He's like, look, you need to check the UPSs, like the batteries and all that.
We don't have that delivery service.
We don't use UPS, we use our own. What an idiot. I mean, It's like, look, listen, there's an effing bomb in the building. You need to get everyone out there. Like, he's like, well, that hopefully they get the message. And
then he sees Darlene.
Yeah.
Or
Darlene calls over. Because, we missed, obviously, she's the one who called him earlier and was like, look, I need to see you downstairs. Come down.
Yeah, she was the one in the elevator that phoned.
Yeah.
But this is where Darlene admits to him that she's working with the FBI.
Yeah, well, first of all, he's like, we need to do this. We need to get up onto floor 40.
Yeah.
We need to get to the computer. And she's like, I'm working with the FBI. And then it all kind of... The piano
muffles,
comes in.
all
the sound of the protesters muffles. And then he's like, what?
Since
whole time, since Cisco. And then it's like, you've been lying to me? You hacked me for the FBI?
But she's like, wait, you told me to follow you, and you let Mr. Robot left at 2 a.m.
Yeah. Did she say that? I can't remember. But yeah.
And then
she met Angela.
Angela knows. Angela's working with him.
And then she's like, she lied to you. And,
he's
like, you lied to me. And you're like, the hell do you want? Like, and that's kind of when it pans away, right?
Yeah, and then we kind of lose him because we're following a bag.
Well, kind of, as soon as like that whole... It's a cool moment because obviously they just connected again last time. And now this is all... I guess the weight of it all has like got to her. Like, she can't handle it. But I mean, her immunity's gone now, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, if they find out, who knows? The whole immunity thing's gone.
Yeah. But then we follow this bag.
Well, what I was going to say is after the conversation finishes, the sound of the protesters come back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we follow that bag.
Yeah.
And then we follow people that are arriving and...
Well, no, it's so cool.
It's the news article.
It goes into the news, and it's just like... Oh.
And I kept saying... There's random people arriving.
Yeah.
And they didn't really have anything on them, but they were just getting into the crowd.
Yeah.
Which I was a bit sus of, to be honest.
But she was even saying, like, she spoke to people and they're here for all different reasons. People think they're connected to the UN vote somehow in China with the China thing. So other people here for different reasons, for money, and then that's when it follows a guy holding the bottle. Oh, so good. And then it kind of moves away from him, goes through the crowd.
Yeah.
And you can hear, like, banging, like...
It sounds a bit like gunshots.
Yeah, I don't know. And then that's when he gets smashed with that bottle. Which is so good, because it focuses on that bottle, and then...
They just riot in.
And then everyone just runs in.
I said to you while we were reacting, like... It's weird, because some of the things that happened in Mr. Robot, when I think about it, similar things have happened.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But this was obviously before... When you think, like, them talking about Donald Trump getting into power.
What that led to.
He did get into power and told people to drink bleach, you know?
Well, he did a lot more than that.
Yeah, it was the first thing that popped into my head.
But the thing is, like, a lot of this, I like how they've intertwined it with real life, and then even stuff they're doing is not predicted, because there's been riots before that and after that.
But it just reminded me of the riot of the Capitol building, because it was just...
My God, like, it's still... One shot is just, like, it blew my mind.
But the moment...
Goes into the lobby, everything's chaos.
The moment the rioters get in, like, I said to you, like, this could be Elliot's way back in.
But he didn't. Oh, but he did get in, but obviously we didn't see that.
Yeah, but I thought we might then follow
because I thought
Elliot.
Because it followed into the lift, and he was like, you got to use your card now to the employee.
Yeah.
And then I thought one of the masked guys was going to be Elliot, but he must have got in that way somehow.
Yeah. But we followed the rioters up, and then they were just trashing the place.
Chaos, and that's when we hear Angela talking to Irving.
Yeah.
And he's like, look, you need to go to this room, this place, get
Elliot.
And then give it to Elliot, the package.
Oh, yeah, there's a package on your front desk. You need to pick it up, get Elliot, and then all the instructions are inside.
And she's like, I can't really go now, there's something happening.
And there's like, that's our distraction.
She's like, oh, okay. And then we're following Angela, which I really like. I don't know if I expected to follow Elliot the whole time, but I really like the way they did it. It's so well done. So yeah, we follow Angela. Does she go? She doesn't go up a floor, does she? She goes to the desk to get the thing.
Yeah,
right?
She goes straight out to the desk, and then the rioters are there, but they just go past her.
Yeah, they're kind of ignoring her at first, and she's like, "I got it." And
and then she goes into the lift.
Yeah. No, isn't it? She goes to to the lift, and then the security guard's there, right?
Oh yeah. Does she get in the lift or no? Yeah, I think they meet at the thing, don't they? Because
they're in the lift together.
Because he's like, where are you going? And she's like, oh, I need to get to my office on 23. And he's like, oh, there's a safe room in 23 with no windows. I'll take you up there. And then when they're in the list, he's questioning like, "Oh, so what's in that parcel?"
Well, yeah. Before that, he doesn't question it yet because it shows the TV again, and we're hearing about the vote, and that is. I think it's gone through, right? It sounded that way. I think, but because even Frank at the end, that talk show guy was talking about how like now that if China have got the Congo, their power is so we need to get someone like Trump in power. But yeah, the TV, I don't know if that's quite yet that talk, but anyway, the TV like goes and then power goes.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and he radios it in, but then he's like, "Oh, what's in the package? Something we can eat?"
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, it's just hard drives."
Don't think they're good.
Yeah, and then the power comes back on, so they're off on their adventure.
But then she stumbles.
Yeah, she stumbles
because the lift starts going.
Yeah,
and then she drops it, and he sees the ID
security tag that's in it, which is like higher security.
It's like, what is
tag?
this? And he's like, oh, it's we were just having a meeting. He forgot it.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like,
taking it to him.
He has security access, but you don't.
Yeah, higher security than you do. I need to.
You need to stick with me. Like,
yeah, we need to get
this all cleared out. Then they get off, and they're still like I love how you can hear the screams through the lift.
And then she goes to walk a different way, and he's like, "No, you need to stay with me." And she's like,
smash in his face, and then he just gets battered by the rioters. Yeah. My God! Like I said, I don't know if that was a like
someone shouted over here. I'm not too sure who,
but they must have just seen it was security. And like, well, but like again, I don't know if they were warned of that or not, but. Like Irving said in the end, like later on, he was like, "They're not all ours." So, yeah. But yeah, that's when they start chasing her, right?
Yeah.
And so good because it goes up above, like, and then it like she gets in the door and closes it, and they're all like, because they're chasing her, and then she goes through another door, and like it's still following up. And then I love the shot as well on the server. It's above the server and you see outside the building as well. I want to know if there was something happening outside the building.
I think it was to show the chaos outside because it kind of
there wasn't as many people,
and
of course.
You could hear the police out there saying
it
stuff.
Was so cool. It was so cool. And then it just goes in and so she's doing a fit. She's following the instructions. She didn't get Elliot. No. She's just doing it. She's got her gloves on.
Yeah.
But she needs a key.
USB
key, she said. So she couldn't find one.
So she had to go
out. And then she found one in a...
but then someone comes through the door.
Yes.
Lydia?
Yeah, something. Yeah.
She's like, oh, you scared me. Then she notices that Angela's wearing gloves.
She's like, what are you doing here? How did you get in here? Yeah. And then, I can't remember what she said, right? But
she said she was the external auditor.
Oh, she said she was the auditor.
That's what Irvin
from
told
Detroit,
that
Elliot was going to be.
Yeah.
And then she's a bit like kind of questioning it, but there's so many specific shots of things as well. But it shows her name tag because obviously she got the name.
Yeah.
But that's when the guy smashes in the door.
Yeah.
She pepper sprays the guy.
Yeah.
Runs out, legs it, and then Angela's got a bit of pepper spray.
Yeah. She goes back into the back room.
Closes the door. Does the hack.
Everything.
Or whatever she's doing. Yeah. So she's basically making it so the firmware is authorized, right?
Yeah.
So she does that. Finishes it off.
But then she's obviously got to leave.
Yeah, she goes out and then she sees the mask because the guy's gone.
Yeah.
She puts the mask on, puts a coat on. I said she'd perfect cover.
Yeah.
And then she starts to wander out.
So she gets a call from Irvin, doesn't she?
She goes to her floor, right? She's not on her floor, so I think she goes back down.
No, she gets a call from Irvin.
Well, yeah, I mean,
in the lift
that's her next course of action.
Been done.
Yeah.
And then
she goes to the lift. Yeah.
He says to her, "There's a delivery person waiting at the desk
at your floor.
On your floor.
Give it to package to him, and then it's all And she's like, the building is going to be. Well, he's like, why were you there? What about Elliot? And she's like, I couldn't find Elliot.
Your riot is a bit.
It's a bit too much. Yeah. They were trying to get me, and he's like, well, they weren't all ours.
Oh, we just lit the flame and.
Yeah, we just ignited the flame. We can't like control what happens after the explosion, and I mean. Kind of a metaphor for what they're actually doing, which is crazy.
And then when she gets out,
but no, before that, she's like, the building's evacuated, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, we've taken care of it. It's fine. Which I don't know if is an implication that Elliot did it himself or that he did. I don't know how they know
really
that.
Don't give a shit.
So or they're just saying whatever needs to, because he says what needs to be said to get people to do what they need to do. And that's when she's walked along, And she meets the delivery guy, yeah?
Yeah.
Sandwich man, again.
Yep, did you notice it was the red wheelbarrow
Of course,
food?
yeah, he's always got red wheelbarrow.
Yeah, he looks in the little bag, and then he's like...
And then he gives her a bag. And then she's walking off, very emotional about it all.
Yeah, I think it's just hit her what she's
Did
done.
Irving say, like, he said something about, like, it's done, don't let it get to you too much. I don't really know the words he said, but I mean, it's a huge thing she's done.
Yeah.
Like I said, she's had the same motivation that Elliot had, though, because they killed her mother. So this is what Elliot wanted to do it for, but I mean, she's been the one to be like, well, I can blow up a building, sure.
Yeah. But like, at least Elliot's got... There's no reasoning behind it, but Elliot has got, obviously, this, like...
moral compass? Is that what you're trying to say?
Like, because of Mr. Robot and his alternative personality and stuff, like, it's not all him all the time.
No, yeah, he's
like,
even said that in the last episode, like...
He has that as a, look, I don't know what he's done, but this isn't me.
Yeah.
Whereas Angela's just like, yeah, I did this because they...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's never okay to do it, but...
No, but, yeah.
When you've got voices like that in your head that are uncontrollable, like...
Yeah. I mean, Elliot's losing days and weeks and, yeah. But she was very emotional about it all, which kind of understandable, but again, she did care about getting the building clear as well. She didn't want to hurt people, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But she had a bag. She looked in the bag, right? But we don't know what it was.
No.
And then
She
Elliot's
gets to
there.
her office door, doesn't she?
Yep. And she's like, Angela, is there something you need to tell me?
Yep. And then it just stops.
Stops the beautiful one-shot, amazing
like
episode.
I said to you, Stage 2 hasn't happened.
I think that's my favourite episode of this show so far.
Yeah.
I think it's one of my favourite episodes of any TV show. I mean, I'm a sucker for one-shot take things. Like, I loved Birdman. I love 1917. I like one-take things just kind of... When they're done well, I mean, there could be an overuse of them, right? If every episode was like that, I don't think it'd work. It's a very smart way to do this episode, though, and it drew me in. Like, it makes me feel more in the moment, and it was all one moment. That's the point. It was all real time, like, and the atmosphere, like, of the whole riot part as well. With this is a an announcement, like, as an emergency, you need to
stay on your
that
floor.
Constantly going, and the power kind of slightly down, and it looking all. Yeah. Like the atmosphere of
I
that
like
and the
fact-
soundtrack. My God, because even again, when it went back in the elevator and went onto that UN vote, it did the 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. But it's also like,
The
I'm
synths and
happy we didn't see that many people because it worked so much better with that sort of one-shot angle.
I did wonder if like FBI were going to get involved or anything, like Dom was going to arrive or something like that.
It was really nice because of the one-shot that you followed one person that flowed into the other.
It all worked well. They didn't it didn't feel forced with anything. Like,
if you added more people, it
obviously
would have been more
Darlene
jumping
had to
around.
tell Elliot something then and there, so she met him at the bottom. We saw her very briefly. Irving made sense over the phone.
Yeah.
My God.
But meeting Darlene outside set up that thing for the rioters to go in.
Yeah.
Like, it set up that camera sweep to then follow them back in.
Yeah. My God. Ugh. Like, I can't get over how good that episode was. It's one of my favourite of all time. Like, so good. This show. I'm so glad I haven't seen this season as well. So you get my first reaction and me just like being like, what the hell? Like, this is so good. What's she gonna say to Elliot?
I think she'll tell Elliot what she's done though as well, because I think there's going to be a bit.
It'd be
of
like, well,
Elliot
it's done
trying
now. You can't. Will he try and stop it? Can he stop it?
Of course, Elliot will try.
I mean, he's got the building clear at least.
Yeah.
But I mean, as well, this whole Darlene thing, is that going to be a catalyst for him to like be like, everyone's betrayed me?
Yeah.
I mean, Angela's lied to him and Darlene's lied to him.
Yeah.
Jesus. My God.
Who's he got left?
I was fully expecting at one point for it to like her or someone to walk past the window and you just see in the distance that explosion.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe as well we had that episode of him daydreaming, him dreaming, and in the dream that building blows up. It's so good.
When we were having dinner.
Yeah, it's
The
so
Tea Party.
freaking well done, this show. Oh my god. It just like, I mean, I think we've spoken, like, I love other shows where like there's been other shows where we've watched where they've wrote it as they go along, but when there's clearly a plan behind this all. And
Definitely.
can't get over how good it is. That soundtrack was so good. Man. But yeah, I don't know where it's going from here. I imagine stage 2 is going to go ahead.
Yeah.
But
Be the next part.
what, stage 3?
No, the next part.
But will there
stage
be?
2. Because the building's not blown up yet.
Yeah, I mean, but
Or
what happens after stage 2? Is there a stage 3?
The downfall.
Yeah, but we've had that, and then they had to continue, and
China.
I don't know. Yeah, the Collider, whatever this is, like, my god, man.
Who knows?
Yeah, I am very intrigued to see what happens, but yeah, man, everyone needs to watch this goddamn show. I mean, it's a shame they're taking it off Amazon Prime. I don't know where it's going. Hopefully it goes on to something, but yeah, we will be watching it all. We will find a way. But there we go. Anything you want to see from the next episode? I want to see, obviously, what they're going to say to each other.
Yeah.
I mean, with this show, though, who knows? We could go somewhere else.
And
we could
Darlene
go see
Aftermath. If
we
she's
could go see
gonna...
Trent and a Mobley and be in their world for a bit.
Yeah.
Because they could totally do that. It could be like, wait a second.
We'll let you pause.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, see what happens with him and Darlene. They weren't talking for a bit, and then we had one nice episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, God, see how Dom reacts to this if this building blows, and how the aftermath of that is going to be crazy, because like we've obviously got the whole aftermath of stage 1, and that's been mad, but
our building
being blown up, and I've got a feeling there's going to be casualties.
Yeah.
I just got a feeling that even though they've tried to evacuate, someone's going to get hurt, if not multiple people. And I don't know how they're going to all handle that.
No.
Yeah. No Tyrell this episode as well. He still has not found out.
No. About his wife.
Yeah. Damn. Well, there we go. That was runtime error. Man. I mean, there was a lot of processes going ahead until something went wrong.
Yeah.
Like I said, I really liked the whole her picking up the F Society mask and putting it on. That kind of, I don't know if I'm reading too much into it, but she's fully in it. She has been for a while, but yeah, she's now like that. In that moment, she was like totally do it on her own, in control, doing that moment. Obviously, she had the instructions, but love it. Love it every second. Can't wait for more. We've still got 5 episodes left this season, I believe. And then 13 in the final season. So there we go. Thank you for watching. I just my mind.
I think you're having a runtime error.
Yeah. I don't know
Something's
what I'm doing.
happening here.
Yeah. We'll see you next time on the channel. You may have noticed that the run time, or no, the run order of the shows we're watching may have changed up again a bit. I felt like we weren't getting enough Mr. Robot and Breaking Bad, so I want to get more of those going. Hopefully we'll get more of those more often. But thank you very much for watching. We'll be back next time. I believe it's going to be Person of Interest next on the channel, but who knows, it could change up. So there we go. But thanks again for watching. We'll see you then. Let us know your favourite bit of this episode. Mine is from second 0 to the end. But there you go. See you next time. Bye-bye. Bye.